Second half of the stream, we're just going to be checking out this game. Because Warframe has been updated the last few days. I've been making a lot of Warframe content anyway, so it is what it is. Let's see what has been added to the game today, because I think they add like one or two things today in anticipation for the Lewis Prey update. I know, I just really want to play Duviri Paradox because we got a trailer of Duviri Paradox and it looked like so good that in my head I'm just like, I want to play Duviri Paradox, but I can't play Duviri. You get the point. I'm sure a lot of Warframe players are looking. Oh, hey, welcome to stream. Hope you're having a good night. How are you doing? If you don't mind my asking. By the way, why am I not your other mod? Because, let me explain something. You have to be on the Discord, and then you also have to go through a certain process so we can make sure that, you know, you can responsibly moderate, because we don't want people getting wrongfully banned. Or people who are not great getting through the cracks, so it does require a bit of, you know, just us testing to see what you can and can't do. So if you're willing to go through that process, you could become a moderator. So, but it is good to know that you're doing well. Oh, I just got a research chance. I'll need that for something else. Wait, I just received mail? What the hell is this? Friend, maybe something happened. Maybe Darvo intercepted corpus. Maybe in a secure role, maybe they're now extremely angry and searching for Darvo. So maybe Darvo shot the whole hall in the fourth dimensional void rift. What? You know that place that you can only access? Go ahead, they are yours for the taking, and then Darvo will be safe maybe. P.S. If they get too close, maybe Darvo shoots other rare and valuable items into the rift, so check back often. This is the most crackhead thing I've ever seen. Wait, I just got 3 field. Holy shit! Oh my god! Chad, I just got 3 field run samples. You have no idea how hard it is to get these.
Operator,
okay, Chad, so if you log on, you can get some free stuff. Let's go check see what they added to the market. Because I believe they added a new skin. Okay, never mind that. Sorry about that, chat. That's a mistake. I didn't mean for that. To happy. Oh, don't worry, Jeff. I know who they are. So, I just explained the process of that they'll have to go through if they want to become a moderator for this channel, so yeah. No, it's not a complete stranger. I know it is. Telegram. Oh, outstanding. Nice to see you. I hope you're doing well. Hi, and welcome to the chat. Hope you're having a relatively good night. And yeah, I'm just playing some Warframe. Chad, I'm legit thinking about doing maybe a bit of steel path to get some steel essence because I will need a bit of steel essence if I'm gonna farm any primary arcane adapters. But things I don't want to. But I am thinking about doing it. Whatever you say. I wonder what exists within the bundles. Is there anything interesting? I mean, there might be a thing or two that I might want, but let's see. Wait, I have to pay 135 platinum for a rug collection? What? Oh boy, this makes no sense. I would never, ever, ever pay that much. Especially if you're paying for just a convenience, basically. It's just kind of stupid at that point. Why are there so many bundles in the game? I don't remember there being this many bundles. Oh, it's a twin Raga skin. Ah, that makes sense. Okay. For a second, I kind of thought that was a skin that you can use universally over dual pistols, but it's for a very, very specific gun that I'm probably never going to use, so yeah, I'm not gonna bother with that one. Yeah, I think they added a new skin for Nightwave specifically. I don't want to look into that because if they release that Nightwave skin, that looks pretty nice. Oh, that's a bit disappointing. I thought that they released the new thing for her, but it looks like they haven't released it just yet, which which is a bit disappointing. But you know, it is what it is. Okay, let me go grab some stuff, and I think we're gonna head on Steel Path. Oh, I just had an idea, Chad. This is probably not the smartest idea, and I'm probably going to regret this idea if I'm being honest, but I do think it's a relatively good idea. So let me explain. I'm going to go up I'm legitimately thinking of doing disruption and going to the max level that I can without dying. So the only way I'm going to extract from disruption is if I'm really close to dying and I don't think I'm going to make it out alive, then I'll just leave and everything. But I think outside of that, that's a pretty good idea. Maybe. Because it's fully possible I may regret my decisions. But we're here to have fun, not do anything smart. I mean, I could do this disruption, but the only problem I see is that this is infested. I mean, infested disruption may not be that bad, so let me give it a try. Wait, did I have my party set on solo? I really hope I had my party set on private because if it's not set on public, I'm going to have to play with others and it's weird for me. Unless I'm playing with friends, I don't enjoy playing with random people when it comes to Warframe because I guess I know, you know, it's not that bad. But for me, I do like playing with people I know because it makes the experience, well, for me personally, more enjoyable. So. Let's head down
Operator,
here and
incoming
then
transmission.
we can
It's
head.
from Fortuna.
Well, looks like the infested snagged this one. I haven't seen this many Zids since puberty. Fortunately for us, the conduits are still operational. Unfortunately for us, so are the security mechanisms.
So before we start this disruption,
Hit
we're going
that
to put down one
custodial
of
bypass
these.
so we can get this thing started.
I think that's the closest we're gonna get to full energy, and I don't feel like using another one of those things. Also, chat, I changed my UI colors. I feel like them a bit better.
This isn't your regular vault job.
These are not the
LRB
typical
sold
color
the
you see if you
conduits
play with
interference
Warframe.
routines
I'm just gonna say that
specifically
right now.
designed for the Tenno. Don't you worry though.
But
I've got
just
some
me personally, they
workarounds.
look much, much better, much more
Conduit
vibrant.
keys
So.
are carried by high-ranking muckety mucks. Knock 'em down. See what they've got.
It kind of sucks that the Kuvazar got nerfed, so I understand why they had to nerf it. It was a bit OP when you think about it. But yeah, some of the AoE nerfs that have happened recently kind of do suck. Because, well, as a person who likes AoE weapons, just because of
Come on.
convenience, the nerfs have been interesting, but it's not necessarily to say that you can make AoE weapons work slow. They still do work really well too, but
First key. Right. Find a matching conduit.
well, that guy
Unit
could have
coming in
just
fast.
died.
That thing goes and you can kiss the conduit goodbye.
Mine's just turn on the game audio, but okay. I'll definitely do that just in this in a second part. Let's just put up my mouse instead and then I can go into my settings. Wait, will it allow me to... You have got to be kidding me. So basically I cannot do anything until I'm out of the mission. I'm sorry to say it, but I cannot do anything. I mean, when I'm out of the mission, I can reset everything.
Hear that beeping? Demo unit's on its way.
Okay, chat, I'm just gonna head to extraction after this round of disruption, so I could go adjust my settings. It just kinda, wait, what? I can adjust my settings right here. Are you, never mind that, never mind, I'm kind of a dope. Just give me 1 second. Okay, chat, is that any better? Yes or no? Hopefully that has improved the situation and it's not too loud. Perfect. Awesome. Alright, but I was trying to say before, all that issue and incident. Yeah, this game is just... I just saw a video on YouTube that was kind of interesting that someone made a video called The Current State of Warframe. And while they have some points that are, you could kind of agree with, there were some points in there that weren't necessarily the best. Like, the video comes from a good place, don't get me wrong. It's not like, a video of someone just that, oh yeah, Warframe is the worst game necessarily. But they're just talking about, it feels like the game is kind of dying. Since the view paradox got pushed back, and I don't think that's necessarily the case. I feel like it sucks that the view got pushed back, but I don't think that'll necessarily, make less people play the game. Or want to play, given that it's not coming out at Christmas, because they're saying since Duvir isn't coming out at Christmas, they may not want to play it as much. Pushy, nice to you. Dying since when? I mean, as long as one player plays a game, that game is never dead technically. But Pushy, how are you doing? I hope you're doing well. It's nice to see you. Very nice indeed. Yeah, I'm just... Yeah, I'm just doing some disruption because, disruption is a fun mode to play at times. I think we may crawl this enemy right here. Dying since when, LL? That's exactly my point. I mean, I guess that they were scared, of certain things happening with the game, given that... I guess if you go to Google Trends, it shows that the game is being played less by certain people, so... What are we talking about? Also, actually, I talked a bit about the game nominations and stuff, so if that's something interesting to you, I did talk about it a bit, seeing what games I think will win certain categories, who I voted for in terms of certain awards, or who I think will be likely to win certain things. So. Also, I was just talking about this game that I'm playing, and someone made a video. So, a lot of stuff, I guess. Nothing too extreme, but a couple things here and there. Oh, I see. Yeah. Sadly, I missed the other stream. I was actually playing a game I've always wanted to play. It was a game called Super Hot. I'm not sure if you've ever heard of it, but premise is time only moves when you move, and you know it has a bit of a story behind it. So it was really entertaining to play, actually. Like surprisingly entertaining. So yeah, you didn't miss too much, but yeah. Oh, I saw that your stream, but I was busy at the time. Oh, that's no problem. No, I get that things come up, so that's no problem. You know, you gotta do what you gotta do first, and there's absolutely no problem when it comes to that. Especially when it comes to me, like, if my community starts to understand that, unfortunately, so. I mean, yeah, but that's how life is, right? Like, things will come up, and you know, you want to do something, but you can't do everything, so. I mean, it's perfectly understandable. Any plans for Thanksgiving? I have no idea, because for the most part, I'm going to be spending Thanksgiving alone. The only people I'll be spending Thanksgiving with is people close to me, like, and my community. That's about it. Because there's just so much I want to see. Chat, you have no idea how much I want to see. But there's just some things I cannot see. But simply put, a lot of issues, especially when it comes to family and them not being great. Because I'm gonna be honest with you. People who are my family are not great people. So for the most part, I'm gonna be spending Thanksgiving alone, I guess you can say. So I guess I got no plans. I'm just gonna be on Discord that day. I mean, and does it suck? Yeah, but you know, in the end, I kind of had to do what was the best for me and my mental health because they kind of have disregarded that that is a very real thing at the end of the day, and they don't care about that. So it's like, how do you even like talk to someone like that? I guess is my point. Because at a certain point, it feels like you're just talking to a brick wall. So I've kind of abandoned that way of thinking, I guess you can say.
What about you for more of those corpses? Interference routines, demo units too.
Oh shit, my DualShock battery is running low. Damn, I feel that one because I just didn't have enough chargers on my car. Now I'm not. Okay, I'll catch up on chat. Just ask me 1 second. Yeah, chat. I may have to extract here slightly early because I do want to catch up on chat and I do want to also swap out a weapon. Because I don't feel like the Kuvazar is the best decision when it comes to doing this mission specifically. So I'm just gonna head out, get some new weapons, come back, and we'll try that again. I'll read your, the things you've said in chat just now. Just give me a minute. Okay. Most of my family are religious bigots, so I'm definitely not spending time with them. Same actually. That is one of the main reasons that I'm looking forward to leaving, especially because I just do not want to be around my family anymore because they're exactly the same. Well, the important thing is to choose your own company and not be forced to do what you don't want. Exactly. In my opinion, that could not have been said any better because at the end of the day, it's how you want to spend your time. It's not about how the people want you to spend your time. You choose how we do that. But it does kind of suck that I can't trust anybody in my family. I can't talk to anyone in my family. I just none of it is possible at that point. Yeah, we had 100 subs. I mean, I'm really happy about it. We did it. What actually happened was this: we had 100, then we dropped to 99, then we had 100 again. So we're officially at 100. Hopefully, it stays that way, and we keep, growing as a community. But only time will tell. Only time will tell. But okay, I really do wanna give a rundown on certain things, and I've been open in previous streams, but I think I'll recap some of the things that I've said. So, as I said, the reason why I don't talk with my family very often is just because of the type of people they are. But I didn't really give context to that statement. And how do I say this? I'm not sure anybody, and I mean anybody, you could be like the most confident, outgoing person, when it comes to certain things. But I don't think anybody would feel good about having someone lie about them to others. And that was very prominent, especially when it comes to my family.
Operator, this is too easy. When you begin
One
mission,
incident that especially bothered me was I'm trying to figure out how to leave this place completely and separate myself and cut ties with my family completely. And I approached someone in my family that is not directly associated with my main family. So I approached them privately and I was like, hey, can you tell me how to do this? And how to, in the process I have to go through to do this. And they said, okay, I'll get back to you on that. And I'm like, okay, cool, this person's actually gonna help me. It turns out they went behind my back and went to my parents. Even though at that point I was 18 years old. They went behind my back and basically betrayed my trust to tell them information that had nothing to do with them. So, I mean, it just puts you in a situation like, who can you trust at that point? Because I would expect if you approach someone privately to be like, hey, I want to talk to you about this, they'll say, okay, that's between you and me. I won't talk to anybody else outside of this. Outside of you and me about this situation, but it's just a mess. I mean, sure, there's a lot of other situations that I'm not bringing up that I'm saving for another date. In the future, when I delve deeper into the reasons why I did what I did, but yeah. Because trust me, the amount of messed up stuff that has happened to me in the last few months, I don't think I could say it on YouTube because I'm not sure what YouTube will do. They'll just be like, um, huh? Well, of course, I don't think that necessarily they will. I think we're gonna put primary deadhead on this thing. I mean, if we're gonna do infest, I think merciless is better since it's really hard to hit. Mm. Yeah. Guidelines. Big Breach was watching. Yeah. Yes, Susan Wojcicki and her team are watching, so I have to kind of like patrol what I can see. But it all boils down to a couple of things, if that makes sense. And I do want to talk about that more in another stream, and
If I may say, operator,
be
your
honest with you,
chosen
because at
Warframe
the end of the day,
suits
you're my
you.
community. You're the people that enabled me to do all of this. People who are make it possible for me to possibly maybe one day saying that I can do this for a career necessarily, because I do hope to do content creation as a career because I really do enjoy doing content creation. I love making content, I love playing games, I love interacting with people. So personally to me that's my favorite thing to do. So, I have a lot of views run me for the ride. I have a lot of plans in the future. As we grow as a community, as things improve and get better. So. Trust me, I have no shortage of content and plans for the future when it comes to our channel. No shortage of plans. Like, I think if some of you knew how much I've planned in advance, you'd actually be like, what the hell? How do you plan that far ahead? Because Susan Eldridge, your name is
Operator,
kind of,
incoming transmission.
you know,
It's from
not
14.
your typical name. I'm not sure if it's like Dutch. Wait, I actually don't think it's Dutch. Did I spell it right? I think you did a pretty good job. 10 out of 10. You did a pretty good job there, Bushi. Good job. I think Susan herself would agree. Mm. I'm coming from the future. If you're from the future, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Mm. 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 GTA 6 is GTA 5 with more places. I mean, exactly. Just like because, well, if you know GTA, you know that GTA is like basically set in LA or around that kind of area. Mm. GTA 5 with mods? I mean, I don't think it's GTA 5 with mods. Like, I mean, I may get GTA 6 and play it. I don't know. It just depends on how I feel about the game. Like, because, we had all the leaks and, we saw a lot of stuff and a lot of gameplay. And whoever leaked GTA, they're kind of screwed because, I have no doubts that Rockstar is just gonna let this go and let this slide, especially when it comes to, leaking a game that they have been working on for years. Yeah, I don't think they're gonna let that slide, but. But what are y'all thinking about? What game are you looking forward to the most? I think the game I'm looking really, really forward to that I really want to play is chat. You could judge me for this, but given like how things have been with me, I've never gotten to play like certain games that most people would have grown up or like had the opportunity to play when they were younger. Like, for example, I've never played any of the Zelda games because I've never gotten the chance to play Zelda games. So. Does it suck? Yeah, but. Zenless Zone Zero. Oh yeah, that game that you've talked about before, Jeff. Well, I hope it's a good game. It seems like you have pretty high hopes for the game, so I do hope it meets your expectations. Mm-mm. Mm. I'm looking forward to a couple games next year. One of those games being Wild Hearts. It's basically a lot of Monster Hunter players are looking forward to that game. If you know about the game, it looks pretty good. And not just saying that just because, I like Monster Hunter and stuff. It does legitimately look really good, so. Mm. Where the hell is this act? Is this demos? I just cannot tend to see them sometimes. This is my only problem when it comes to disruption sometimes. I just hate being unable to see the enemies, as it just makes my job harder. Especially when it comes to having to kill demos. Mm. Mm. The beta was 2 months ago. It looks amazing. Well, that's a pretty good thing. Well, hey Jeff, that's really good to hear. Because I know a lot of people were getting into multiverses and, well, that game kind of flopped out the gate. Because, in the first month, multiverses wasn't doing bad, but just so the bugs just got to be too much for most of the players, and a lot of people just went back to what games they were playing beforehand, so kind of does suck, but I can't say it was completely unseen when it comes to fighting games. Because while a janky fighting game can sometimes be fun, you have to like balance it out. You have to understand like where your total line of, okay, maybe this is not the best. So, hopefully the release goes well. I'm just gonna throw all that invested over there just so I can have a bit more leeway to do a couple things. Oh, there's the dem list. So we down real quick and then dem list is dead. I don't think this build is ready for a level cap per se, but it can at least decently run disruptions. I think my best weapon, especially when it comes to anything, any content,
Demo unit coming in fast. That thing goes and you can kiss the conduit goodbye.
combat is so smooth it outshines Devil May Cry. That's a pretty big statement there, Jeff. Even though I haven't played Devil May Cry. That is quite the statement. But I don't think you'd, say that if you weren't sure about it, so. Push anything fine on your end, you're a bit quiet, so. I'm just checking in on you, see if you're doing anything interesting. Anything.
Demo unit. Start with take you with it. Keep it clear of that conduit.
Yeah, I hate being in situations like this where there's 3 exits because all that means is there's 3 areas where the demos can come from because the demos is not limited to any one area if you're wondering, chat. They can come from any direction, really. So you kind of have to be a bit predictive when it comes to knowing where the demos is going to come from. I don't say you have to predict perfectly, but you have to have a general idea where the demos will come from. Sure, Devil May Cry is great, but the amount of play styles and fighting styles there are make it better. Maybe it's just my taste in games may not be for everyone. I mean, yeah. I mean, Jeff, that's the case with everything because
Hear that beeping? Demo unit's on its way.
but Zenless Zone Zero is Persona plus Devil May Cry. Okay. I never imagined I would hear someone say it's 2 of those games, but I mean, hey. I think I have an idea of where the demo should come from. Where the hell's this stupid demo is? Yeah, chat. I'm really paranoid that if I leave this spot, the demos is just gonna show up and I'm screwed. When I first watched the trailer, I got chills. Interesting. Are we talking about chills, the YouTuber, the number 15 guy? I'm just playing this. I'm just playing. But who else finds like the way chills? You know that guy who did that whole Burger King foot lettuce meme talks. The dude talks really, really weird to me. I don't know. Something about it just is a bit off-putting. I mean, I think he said he does that intentionally, but wait, you don't know who Chills is? That's actually really surprising since the meme is everywhere. Chat, Jeff doesn't know about Burger King foot lettuce. What the hell? Jeff, I have to show you a clip if you really don't know what that is. I'm actually in shock that you've never heard of it, given that, you know, you have been on the internet, because even I've heard about it, and I... Number 50. I mean, I'm hoping that the demos comes from this side, but I do have to be a bit careful because the demos could show from another side that I'm not expecting. Chat, I'm in shock that Jeff has never heard of the legend. So basically, how do I explain this for Jeff so that they understand? So there's a guy who makes content on YouTube, and he has the most monotone voice you can imagine, and he once covered a topic that is arguably one of the best cases ever documented when it comes to, like, you know, social media, because if you didn't know this, 4chan at the time did not have certain protection for certain people, and someone posted themselves stepping in a tub of cabbage. And using the XIF data that was associated with the image, they were able to track them down and get the persons involved. I don't think they were arrested, but they were definitely, like, you know, in big, big trouble. Because they were basically contaminating food. Which is a big no-no, especially if you're working in fast food. So it's just a very interesting case in that regard. So yeah, I got that guy. Yeah, they got that guy to voice a side character and smiling. Oh gosh, no. Oh gosh, no. Why him? You could have done anybody else. Yeah, we're just gonna shoot down that hallway and hope we kill something, which we did, which is pretty nice. You really gotta watch Smiling Friends. Amazing show. Uh-huh. Amazing in a terrifying way or in a decent, somewhat good show way, because those are two very, very different things. Because I'm pretty sure that's a relatively scary show. Well, I won't say scary, just uncanny. Yeah, I wouldn't even call the Teletubbies necessarily, like, they're a bit spooky, but I wouldn't say they're scary. Sounds like a Chris children's show, like. Chat, we gotta talk about something that I've been thinking about and want to ask Chat's opinion of. What do you think of the whole paradox situation that has gone down recently? Like, do you have any thoughts on it, or do you want to know how I feel about the situation? Maybe I don't know. Because I do have a couple interesting things I think about the whole situation. Yeah, I don't think a lot of people know about what happened, especially people in this community, because yeah, you know, Paradox Crypto, the guys that apparently think that people spamming L scam in chat is a them being cyber attacked. I have never in my life heard someone be that. What's the word I'm thinking of? Because there's a very specific word for it. It's just not coming to me at the moment. But I've never heard someone so deranged and so unbelievably stupid. And I don't call a lot of people stupid, chat. I really don't. But they're basically promoting a scheme and angry when people say, "Hey, you're promoting a scam." And basically their justification saying that they're not a scam is, "Oh, I never said that it is a scam, even though we're telling you can make 10x to 100x." It's like, huh? Do you hear what you're saying? Yeah, but everything is crashing and burning. Crypto is crashing and burning, which I kind of foresaw in like the beginning, in like, you know, the early. Damn, I didn't make that difference in time. Yikes. Okay, I think I'm gonna exit for now, and I'll come back with another weapon. Mm. Yeah, but that whole like crypto and NFT stuff, I just, yeah, it's a mess. Like, I personally, even if I were approached by people within that, I would not accept that, because that is, mm, because I still don't understand how, like, you know, people, especially people who have a following, feel comfortable with getting the people who have gone so far to support them raw. You know what I mean? And you see it so many times, especially when it comes to YouTube, especially when it comes to like certain content creators. So it's just something of, man, are you kidding me? Oh, it's just weird to me that people are willing to do that so quickly and so consistently. But anyway, we can move away from that topic for the time being. But if you have any questions, just let me know. Oh my gosh. Okay, Erica, what is your question? I'm all ears and happy to answer your question. Mm. How did I know you were gonna say that? From the time I knew you had a question, I was like, but no, Erica, Venus is not an introvert. Mm-mm. Right. Neither is horseradish. Chat, what should I do? Because I have a lot of weapons. I still need to upgrade, like the Burst on Prime. I have to finish max out the Brass on Prime. I have to put the Boltor, the Argonaut, the Ceranos Prime. It's just like, it's so much work. And then after work, my kid comes as well, so it's just like.
I may require
Oh
maintenance.
yeah, Chad, I got about two new weapons. I got a new Kuva weapon yesterday. I got this, which is a 41% toxin Kuva Tonkor. And it looks pretty nice. My chat, I have so much. I have so much to do when it comes to this game. Like, I have a lot of weapons to level in Forma, and then after I put Forma into those weapons. Because all of the weapons I'm keeping are weapons that I want for my personal experience when it comes to Warframe. Like, sure, there are a couple weapons I'll get just for the sake of mastery and then, chuck them out after the fact, but there are a decent amount of weapons I do want to keep for myself that I do find interesting in one way or another. So, in that sense of the word, I don't know, I'm just. I just don't know, Chad. I just don't know. I definitely need to work on getting this whole, like, a Batacore thing. Because it's your. So, Chad, I have a full Scourge Prime set. I'm wondering if I should try to sell it on the market, and I think I'll try to sell for like 50-ish platinum, because actually no, 40 platinum. No, 50. Why do I think I would sell for 50? I mean, I could possibly sell it for 50, but I think 40 is more fair. I don't know, the market is just really volatile at the moment. I need a girl. Yeah, it's too early for this trade chat. I just got on, and there's already someone asking for a girlfriend on trade. Yeah, chat. Trade chat is just a different type of place, especially when it comes to doing stuff. So, I think I'll just try to sell some stuff. Talk with chat, spend some time. Let's just talk, vibe until I end stream. Nothing to trade chat being extra as usual. Trade chat is always extra. Let me see if I could sell some stuff. So, Warframe set order plant. I wanna sell. What else I wanna sell? Oh, I wanna sell. What is put it in the wild? Okay, I put my advertisement on the trade chat. So let's see if I get anything. If I get any sales, I'll be pretty happy. Because I always get really happy when I get a successful trade on this game. There is no feeling like getting a successful trade. I want to buy primary merciless. Chat, I think I should have a secondary rank primary merciless. Wait, do I have one? I'm pretty sure I should have a second one somewhere. Let me just go double check to make sure that I do and I don't waste this person's time. I basically do, chat. I can make it. Never mind, it's only rank 3. God damn it. No, chat, I don't have a max. I could have sworn I had a max rank 1, but I guess I might have sold it. But the thing about it is, I don't remember selling it as a thing. So if I did that, completely my bad, and I forgot about it, and yeah. I want to buy Summer Prime 40 Platinum. Chat, I've been looking for some Soma Prime parts because I've always wanted the Soma Prime. And buy Soma Prime receiver and stock 25 platinum. I mean, I'm hoping someone takes the bait. Maybe likely no one will take the bait, but we'll see. Wait, somebody's trying to sell the Scourge Prime set. I'm trying to sell for 45 for 70 platinum. Interesting. Chad, this may be a very petty thing to do, but I tend to do something very interesting when it comes to the market. I'll look at certain people's price, and if I see someone selling something for 75 platinum, I'll sell it for 70 platinum, I'll sell it for 65 platinum. It's a very interesting tactic because it does work at times, and it'll surprise you how much I've just swiped customers from other people in the game. Is it good to do? Probably not. But I've done it. Oh my god. I probably shouldn't be admitting to this because, someone could possibly, clip this and put it on the place I'm working on, which won't be too good, but hey. Wait, today's the new thing for Nightwave. Oh yeah, chat, I forgot to say something. So Nightwave has reset. I forgot to mention it. But yeah, if you come to Nightwave, she's no longer active at the moment. So I hope all of you did most of your challenges and managed to finish it if you're playing, because Nightwave is gone for the next few days. I think she'll be back in like a day or two when they update things and all that type of stuff. So smart, but I mostly made my sales from adding half of the price of the original price. I don't think the market is that gullible. Oh yeah, all of the Warframe players nowadays are much more experienced. So yeah, I want to sell Zephyr Prime set 100 platinum. I know, just for me, the Riven prices on this game are just insane. Want to sell Exodia Contagion rank 3, 300 platinum. Chat, the price is just pumping. And I've been sitting on a couple Exodia Contagions for like a while now. I'm just waiting until like, they get to about that 500, 600 price point, and then I'm just going to sell Exodia Contagion max rank. Mm. Mm. I'm selling Nature 85 platinum. That's pretty fair. Can I trade you Harrow? No. It's either you play the plat or you don't get it, and I'm not gonna reply to that message. Okay, in certain times I may not mind trading, but I'm trying to make platinum. I'm not trying to trade you for another set that you have that I don't even need. So yeah, people like this just I don't know. They just make me feel weird. I'm trying to set the plat. I'm gonna sell Scourge Prince. Set. I think we'll go to like 50 because I think 50 is fair. 50 blood and one so yeah, this is this is the Warframe market experience. Just sitting, waiting, hoping that maybe someone will come and be like, oh, that's a pretty good offer. Let me get that real quick. I mean, that doesn't happen very frequently, for being honest. I want to trade Inaro's Prime set for platinum. Oh yeah, chat. There was someone the other day, right? So I want to tell you something. So I'm trying to get the Soma Prime. So this person offers me a ribbon. So I just entertain them. I say, okay, say I wanted to buy the ribbon. How much would it cost? And this person goes into the most interesting monologue I've ever heard. So it had one roll on the ribbon. And they're like, since this is basically a unrolled ribbon, they said, my selling price would have been 1,600 platinum. But for you, I will give you 20% off. 1,200 platinum. I immediately just ignored them. That dude is such a clown. Like, you're trying to sell me a ribbon for 20% less than your asking price, which is still 1,200 platinum. When the ribbon wasn't even that good. It was odd to say the very least, but yeah, I wasn't buying that. Chat. I didn't say just. Just. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that hit just the right spot. Yeah, but some of the ribbon prices on this game recently have just been insane. Like, people are asking for insane amounts, so it's just like the most I would ever pay for ribbon, and this is even high, even for me, is maybe 100 platinum. But I ain't spending more than 500 platinum on a ribbon. Even spending 400 platinum on a ribbon, 200 is the maximum, and that's if it was really, really good. But yeah, I ain't gonna be paying that much for ribbon. No. So, parachment, said, plat. So, search prime systems and. No. Let's keep putting systems. Set. There is put it for 20 plat. That is not 25, that's 50. I want to buy titanium prime. Interesting. Chat, what do you think? I mean, I'm not sure if I trust it because they're offering me what? 75 platinum. Well, 75 platinum is a bit of platinum. Also, we've been streaming for 75 minutes, but that is not a coincidence. I will not take this price for Zephyr Prime because Zephyr Prime is vaulted. So me selling Zephyr Prime for 75 platinum will be me selling Zephyr for a loss of what the frame is actually worth. So, I think I will decline this offer. I mean, it'll be funny if they message me a couple of minutes later saying like, "Okay, I have 100 platinum," because then that'll mean they were trying to scam me, and then I'm going to be pretty annoyed. But, eh. Where did I spell Zephyr wrong? Warframe. What the? What the? Sandstorm has even playing Brawlhalla for a week now. How is he ranked 20 in ranked already? I have no idea. The best way I could think about it is he's just so good at, like, winning matches that even though he's been playing a tiny bit, he's just able to, just stack up points and rank like it's nothing. Selling V4 Heck for 7 platinum. Chad, that is a steal for the V4 Heck. So anybody who wants 118 wins to 24 losses. Well, Jeff, you got some competition. So, unranked Archons. I mean, meh. Bro, there isn't anyone on the leaderboard with a ratio like that. As we said, Jeff, Sandstorm is just built different. There's a reason why he was the best Brawl player for so long. And I think he's still, even now that he doesn't play as much, still considered one of the best to ever do it. Because the dude is just... I don't know, the dude is just different. I mean, I would like to get a match with him maybe one day. I know he's gonna kick my ass, but I think it'll be pretty entertaining. So yeah, Jeff, if you ever make that connection, let it be known here, chat, that I would have challenged Sandstorm to a match. Oh boy, I'm probably gonna regret my decision so quick. Uh-huh, yes. Is it a stupid idea? Maybe. But I might. You'd be surprised. Yeah, I think everybody in chat will just be bored. I mean, I did play against someone who is better than Jeff, and I technically did manage to get hits on them. So, I won't say I won't probably be able to land a hit on him. I think I could hit him, but I'm not sure if I can take a stock off of him. That's the scary part. He may just, Oh, that's that. um, that's good to know. Mm. Okay, Jeff. Okay, okay. If I were to get a hit on him when he was trying the hardest he could. Mm, I think if I did it, then that would be really cool. Yeah, but I think for my own sake, I shouldn't try to fight him because, I mean, he's just better than me. You're better than me, even Jeff. Like, so I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna buy Soma Prime receiver and sock. 25 platinum. Wait, I went over the character limit. Are you kidding me? Chad, I'll make no comment. Undercell, Zephyr, Prime, Tornado Client. I'm gonna buy some Prime receiver. Sorry, want to sell unrolled Tatsi Parasus. I mean, I guess. I don't know, Chad. No. Chad, I'm actually gonna do something that I wasn't gonna do. I'm actually gonna try to buy a specific weapon. So if you don't know this weapon, it's called the Vectus. It is one of the weapons on my list that I really, really, really want to get. But let's just see the kind of crackhead prices that people are gonna offer me if I were to say want to buy Vectus Prime set PMO. Somebody's probably gonna hit me up like 200 platinum. I ain't paying 200 platinum for that. No, no, that is something completely different. That is something completely different. No. 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 Oh god. Jeff, what have you done? Oh boy. No, Trace is an exception. I mean, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, no, not the boy. How could you see that? Alright. Okay, let's see how much a Vectus Prime set costs. Why don't you buy? Oh, Chad, I put it in the chat. Let's see the kind of crackhead prices that someone's going to hit my DMs with. If someone hits my DMs with like 50 plat, I'm buying that. Chat, 170 plat. 160. Okay, it's going a bit lower. 180. The yeah, chat. Some of those prices are way too high. Like, I mean, the most realistic one is 160, and that's even a lot just for a Vectus Prime set. So, I mean, I personally wouldn't buy it, but who knows? Maybe in the future when I have more platinum, my opinion may change, or I might be able to trade something for it. Someone said offers. Okay. Okay. Pretty good one. Pretty pretty good one. Like 5 plat, please. I'll do it for my pet. Interesting. It really strikes me as more of an orb main, honestly. I mean, I could see it. I could see it. Shannon, the market is just looking kind of dry tonight. I'm gonna be honest. Like, I don't know why the market recently has been so meh. I mean, that's the best way I could personally describe it. It's just meh. Why did I put Zephyr Prime again? Yeah, I'm not sure that's how that's supposed to. I'm gonna put the Zephyr twice, where people wonder if I'm all good. want to buy. I hate people. Chat. 1 second. I absolutely abhor and dislike Warframe players that say want to buy something 1,000 plat because I go and I DM them what I have. And then there was like, oh, no thank you. So I'm just like, why did you say you want something and I offer you something and you're like, oh no, I don't want that. It's like, say what you want. Are you looking for a rifle? Are you looking for a mod? Are you looking for, I don't know, a cavat? Like, at least specify what you're looking for to make my job easier. I don't know, I that just personally just bothers me when people just do that. It's just so stupid. So it's just something in this game that's just like, be specific with what you want. Don't go on the market and just be vague. And then when you get the offers, you're like, oh, I don't want that. So it's just like, well, what? Yeah, that's the only thing that bothers me with the market sometimes. Because I kind of used to reply to messages like that and offer some items that I would have, and then they just like, nah, I don't want that, don't want that, don't want that. And it's just like, never mind. They're probably trolls, to be honest. I mean, it wouldn't even surprise me if you're right. You're more than likely right about that. Nakana, Articaton, nay. I'm thinking of going and sitting on single path again and just, farming some essence because I don't need a couple things. Mainly, I want to go to Teshin and buy another ribbon cipher to figure out what this ribbon is. And I think once I do that, I'm pretty much just chilling. Especially if it's for a weapon that I own and I want to use, I'm gonna hang on to that ribbon. So let me just head over to Teshin's place real quick and see what he has. And if he has another ribbon cipher, I think I'll buy it. But the thing is, I did buy one on the day before yesterday's stream, so I'm not sure if I have to wait sometime in between for that to reset, but we'll go check. Yeah, some of these prices are crazy. Like, there's someone who's apparently selling a ribbon for like 3,000 platinum. And they've been trying to sell this ribbon from what I've seen for the last 3 weeks, and they still haven't sold that ribbon yet. And I'm just like, I'm sorry, nobody's going to pay 3,000 platinum per ribbon. Like, I know there are people willing to pay like 1,000 per ribbon, which is still kind of ridiculous to me. Or like even 1.5k platinum. But I don't think anybody's willing to go that high. Let's head over to the boy Teshin. What's up, Teshin? You got anything good for me today? Maybe? I don't know. Another ribbon cipher? No? Okay. I thought he would have had one, but he doesn't. And that's a big yikes for me. I think it resets in 3 days, just like, the 50,000 Kuva that you can buy from Tashin for roughly 50 platinum. Oh, 55 platinum, sorry. I'm just feeling pretty tired. Yeah, I've been sitting here for a while. It's been roughly 4 hours ish between both of the streams, so I do apologize if I don't seem as energetic, but I'm getting there. Tired, possibly. I won't say definitely, but nah, Jad, it's alright. I could stream a bit longer. I mean, as it is, I already don't stream daily, and a lot of people who do what I do stream daily. So I do try to stream a lot longer, or as long as possible, just to kind of make up for the fact that I don't make content on certain days. So, I mean, it is what it is. God damn. Like, I have to buy a decent amount of things. Of course, some of the stuff is going to be for me, but some of it is not going to be quite for me. You'll see what I mean. You'll see what I mean. Okay, so I got one part to finish. The house set. I mean, that's gonna be its own challenge. Oh, I just realized that I have 3 Wukong Prime Neuroptics. I thought I only had one, but it's actually three. Holy crap. I mean, I could sell these at like what price? Because I could sell each one of them individually at about a certain price, and I know people buy them because this is a bit frowned upon to do, but I'm going to do something to see if I can make some platinum out of it. So there's something you do. You could do. You could say want to buy Prime. It's what Prime? Prime. Yeah, it is a bit frowned upon in the Warframe community, but what I tend to do is I buy Prime Junk 6 plat per full trade. So that means 1 plat each. So I only lose 6 platinum and I get a lot of parts that have the ability to possibly make me the platinum that I invest back. So it's just a weird cycle when it comes to market. This is how I've managed to stay above going 0 on platinum. But yeah. 6 plat. So we'll see if anybody bites my bait, and if I get a DM of someone being willing to sell me Prime Drawing 6 plat full trade, that's gonna be really nice. Well, it looks like someone took the bait, chat. Chat, I told you, it's just too easy. I tell you, people just take the bait, like... So, I'm gonna trade with this person. Let's see what their rank is. It looks like they're rank 24. Oh, so they're okay. This might be interesting. I don't think I'm gonna get a lot of high value parts, given that this is someone who is experienced at the game. But I mean, Prime Junk is Prime Junk, so I'll take it anyway. In chat, it's weird. Like, I do want to play Ark Survival Evolved, but the console UI is absolutely horrible, if I'm being honest. So. Let's trade with this person. Let's see what they offer me. I mean, hopefully they give me something really good. I can only hope, but It is what it is, right, Chad? No, no, I think I may be heading. Oh, holy shit! Mm-mm. Yeah, art doesn't run well on consoles. Yeah, I agree with you. I've tried playing it once because it does seem like a really cool game because it's like you can tame dinosaurs. How is that not cool to you, chat? Like, I'd love to be able to tame dinosaurs and just run around, but I think I'll have to save the Ark Survival Evolved stream for when I'm officially on PC just to make my experience better and make it much easier for me to play that for you, chat. So, trust me, there are a lot more games I want to play when I'm on. Chat. Chat, I'm starting to feel kind of bad because they're legitimately trading me relatively good things for small amounts of platinum. And I mean, like, they're trading me vaulted items for platinum. Like, Zacti Prime is vaulted right now. Sure, I already have Zacti Prime for myself, but it's vaulted, so that means I could sell the set for like a relatively good amount of platinum. I won't say I could sell for like 100 platinum per se, but I could sell for like a 30, 35, maybe even 40 platinum. So that's a really good investment. And this is why I enjoy buying Pranjong 6 Plat Full Trade. It's just the best offer for me. They get some platinum, they get to feel nice, I get what I want. You know, it's a win-win situation. Like, they're treating me blueprints, they're treating me everything that I can want. I could trade with them again. Okay. I think after this, definitely though, I'm going to spend a lot of the rest of the night trying to get this Zephyr Prime set sold for 100 platinum so that I can buy more Prime junk. I gotta rinse and repeat the process until I get back up to like 200, 300 platinum and then buy more Prime junk. Rinse and repeat, sell stuff. So I think that's the best thing, especially when it comes to making platinum on the market. It's just about finding the niche where you can get everything that you want for relatively cheap, then turning that into an investment and making platinum off that. Because I'm buying this stuff for 1 platinum each. I just got a Venka Prime Blade. That is vaulted. I just got a part for Necros Prime, which I don't even have and I want. Chad, this is just too good. This just keeps getting better and better and better. Chad, I'm willing to keep buying from them as long as they're willing to keep trading me Prime junk. Chad, I'm telling them thank you. They've just given me so much vaulted stuff for basically dirt cheap that I can reinvest all that stuff that I just got and make my platinum back. I mean, even if I just sell the Zephyr Prime set, I'm back where I was. So it's not even like, say, it's a loss. It's just me making profit at this point. Oh, this is so good. Yeah, Chad, I think I may call it night here soon. I'm starting to feel it. I just got another Venka Prime Blade. And the heck. Oh my god. Chat. I can't believe. Chat, I basically just got a lot of vaulted stuff that is in the Prime Vault for nothing. For nothing! Oh my god. Okay, that has made me very, very excited. Sorry if, like, I'm getting, like, extremely hyped, but it is really interesting getting to getting sets that you want, especially when it comes to melee weapon, like Venka Prime. That is quite the haul, if I do say so myself. Yes, chat. That was a pretty good haul. I mean, I walked out that I now have 6 Venka Prime blades. And what I could do if I want, I could trade those Venka Prime blades for gauntlets. Ark looks like a wannabe realistic Minecraft. I mean, it kind of does, if we're being honest. They trade me like some prime stuff. I do want to go check something. Chat, if you've been wondering why I have so much duplicates, like, why do you have 2 Gara Prime chassis? Why do you have 2 Gara Prime systems? Why do you have 4 Equinox Prime chassis? These are all times I've bought Prime junk from people that they've just thrown these in. So I'm basically sitting on very valuable sets. So now, if I wanted, I could make platinum, go on the market, buy exactly, let's just say we bought 2 Equinox Prime chassis, just for the sake of this example. That is 2 Equinox Prime sets, and you could sell that for 110 platinum each. So I've just been, collecting stuff and just sitting on it because, I mean, I feel like an investor, like, one of those people who do investments, but I'm investing to get prime junk to then sell a lot of it. So, I mean, it does require a decent amount of platinum to do, and it's not cheap to do necessarily, but because I have so many copies of certain things that if I make sets, I can just sell sets constantly. So. Wild Wolf. Welcome to chat. I hope you're having a relatively good night. How are you doing? Well, Wolf, how are you doing? I mean, I guess this is your first time coming to the stream. It's nice to meet you. Welcome to the community. I'm a person that plays a relative variety of games. So. This is one of the few games I enjoy. I really do like playing Warframe. It's hard to find active Warframe content creators, yeah. I mean, I just play the game for fun. I don't, try to be the best at the game because being the best at the game is just boring for me. Well, I hope you feel welcome here. My name's Hanna. I stream a multitude of games, not just Warframe. You know, I play other games, but I do play a decent amount of Warframe here because it's just one of those fun games I enjoy playing. So do I. Interesting. Well, I'm just here trying to make a set for a weapon that I really want. So yeah, I'm just trying to do that real quick. So if I get one more Axomati Prime Barrel and a Axomati Link, that should be enough. I'll actually keep that in mind. That may come in handy in the future. By the way, here's a sub. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Oh my god. That's really nice of you. Well, hey, I hope you feel welcome to our community, you know. I really want Vault Prime badly, same. I haven't been able to get Vault Prime yet, just due to how hard it is to get. And the people who are selling Vault Prime are selling for exorbitant amounts of platinum that I don't personally have, so yeah, I kind of do want Vault for certain things. I think I have a couple Vault parts, but that's about it. Nothing too crazy. I still have to get his blueprint and everything. Same. Wasn't able to get him last time. He was in rotation. Yeah, I didn't have enough eye at the time to, buy the relics to get Vault. And it kind of does suck because I did want to get him. But, we could get another frame that is also in demand. So I'm going for Valkyrie right now. She's a very good frame. She's not the best frame necessarily, but she is a pretty good frame. So I think I'm going to go for Valkyrie. Just due to wanting to have fun. And she's a pretty fun one for my game of the day, so. Okay, the last part we need if I want to make Valkyrie Prime is the Valkyrie Prime chassis. Now that's going to be pretty hard to get. Because I think it's a silver drop. But I need to go to Mer's Bazaar and then I need to buy the relic, radiant the relic, all that type of stuff, so. Unless I have a spare one laying around with Valkyrie that I already radianted beforehand, which I don't think I did, so. G6 is a Tatsu Prime Blade. No, I think I'm going to try to get the Tatsu Prime Blade. I've wanted to finish the Tatsu Prime set because I have everything else for the set, I just don't have the blade. So let's see if I can find anybody who's running T6 Radiant. Looking for T6. Yeah, so this is what I do, especially if I'm trying to get a very specific part. I look for people doing the same relic, which is the most guaranteed way to get it. Even so, sometimes you may get a bit unlucky, but even if you get unlucky, you still get something out of it, so it does matter. In a new phone, and a gaming laptop cost. I feel that. I mean, one thing I'm looking forward to in the future is getting like a proper PC so I can stream properly because I'm not currently streaming from PC. I have like this weird setup that just kind of works. So I can reach chat and I can play the game and I'm playing on a monitor. So, I mean, it's better than some setups, but it could be much better. Sadly, doesn't look like anybody's doing it. Looks like everybody's doing T10 on Axie. And that's for the Tatsu Prime handle. I mean, so I swear, look at how many people are doing T10 and nobody's doing Neo T6. Yeah, absolutely nobody's doing Neo T6. People are doing Neo S13s, but that's certain prime. She's currently vaulted, so she's a very in-demand frame at the moment, given that she's one of the better frames. I play my best friend's PC whenever I go outside, see the Stalag, just slaps me in the face. Like, welcome back. Don't worry, I feel your pain. I feel your pain there. That doesn't sound too fun. I mean, hey, Warframe is pretty fun. I do agree with you that there are. I'm gonna be honest with you, and I'm gonna say something. There is not an influx of Warframe players that play the game for fun. Sure, there are some, but most creators, especially when it comes to Warframe, just mostly do farming. But I just do whatever I feel like. I don't, just stick to one thing, because doing just one thing in Warframe for even like an hour is just boring. Ever since I swapped to PC, I wondered how I tolerated console for so long. I mean, console's not necessarily bad. It's not as high end or as good as a PC. I mean, it gives you a consistent frame rate, so you're locked at 60 FPS. I wouldn't say 50 FPS or something. So you're locked at 60 FPS, and the game runs relatively smooth. So I mean, it's not that bad. Sure, like PC's likely better, and once you get accustomed to PC, you can never play this game on console again. Especially now that they bring cross progression, and when they do bring cross progression, I cannot speak English. And when they do bring cross progression into the game, I am looking forward to, in the future, switching to PC maybe. But for the time being, I don't know. It's not that bad, believe it or not. Alright, let's see. Why is nobody... Why is nobody farming the Radiant T6 rally? Looking for Neo T6. I want to vault Broken Wukong. I actually have Broken Wukong Prime, so I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. I haven't been playing this game that long. I guess you could say I've just been really lucky. But the grind is a turnoff. How do I say this? I haven't had to grind. I have never grinded this game. Well, I've kind of grinded in the sense of, upgrading weapons, leveling weapons, all that stuff. But I just do my own thing. Plus the time it takes to build. The best thing I could tell you when it comes to waiting for build times is just play with other Warframes and don't focus on it for like, a day or two. Because you're joking. Okay. I don't often show this on stream, but I'll show you how long I've played this game. So I haven't played this game for as long as most people think. I've put in a lot of hours, don't get me wrong, but I haven't put in as much hours as some people may think. So Chad, as you can see, I've played 27 days. I've played 27 days, 4 hours, 26. So I've only put 652 hours into the game. That is all I've put into the game. Loading screens and everything else included. That is the total time, right? Or 652 hours, if you're curious. And if you're curious, this is the list of everything that I've gotten so far. I don't have everything per se, but I've gotten a decent amount of stuff. Yeah, so this is proof that you really don't die so shock. Listen, chat. Listen. I mean, I've just played the game really interestingly, and I've just had a lot of luck with getting everything that I've wanted in the game. So, I don't go after every single weapon in the game. I just go for what I think is fun and what would be fun and rewarding to play, and that's all I do, if I'm being honest. I really do want to get the Cyber's Prime though. Like, that is one thing I definitely need to work on. And I also kind of want to get the Super Vandal as well. I didn't get it the last time Barrow came by. Revived by Necros. Well, if you're revived by Necros, I don't think that's something that you want. I'm gonna go ham on the jets. I mean, I would recommend doing that because, you know, DE does reserve the right to lock your account. So I would say go ham on the dust before, you know, you lose all your progress. Necros be packing. What the hell did I just read? What in the world? Okay, what should I go do next? I mean, no judgment here. That's all I'm going to say. No, no judgment. Oh my god. I never thought I would read that sentence in my chat. I never thought I'd see the day I would read that sentence. Although, on that subject, Ector's Prime has more cake than I expected. Bruh, I don't know how some people use Wisp. She's relatively easy to use. You just need to know what to do with her. Chat seems to be unhinged. Yeah, chat is down at the moment. Okay, I'm wondering what frame I should play as for the next mission. Chad, there's one thing I regret doing. I haven't put stuff on Brook. I'll start with my Brook fashion frame, and I think I'll go do a mission with Brook. Okay, Chad. Okay, chill. Chill. Yo, Chad, down too bad for Warframe right now. Wait, Chad, this is my Brook. I'll show you the both. This is what my life has come to being now mad for.
Excellent armaments.
I mean,
Operator.
life happens,
Please
Chad. It's
return
okay.
covered
I
in
forgive you.
blood. Safe and sound.
I forgive you. Chad, I kind of do want to take Brooke to see the path, but I don't think it's a very. Our far the mighty have fallen. Yet. Yeah, Chad has fallen kind of far. But hey, that doesn't mean that Chad can make a rebound. She got the bubblegum gun. Yes, I do. I guess. It's funny, I do have a lot of weapons that I like. Mm. Although regardless, which is the most I rely on her buffs with an occasional breach search on. I mean, Wisp is pretty good. The main thing I tell people when it comes to like, Warframe is that not to mention Mesa Prime. I want to get Mesa Prime so bad. I just need one more part to get the full Mesa Prime set. So there'll just be one like stream where it's just me showing that I've gotten parts for a bunch of Warframes because I think the only ones I'm missing are Ash Prime, Mesa Prime, uh Volban Prime, uh Volt Prime, Necros Prime. I think that's all that I'm missing. Outside that, I don't think I'm missing many other Prime frames. Because I have a decent amount of Prime frames as is, so I'm not complaining, I'm just chilling. That's the biggest thing when it comes to me. I just try to see the fun in games because I feel like nowadays it's so easy to get engrossed in wanting to play a game competitively, be like, oh yeah, I need to be the best when it comes to this game, but that's not necessarily the case. Mm. Mm. What I tell anyone is just have fun first and anything else comes after that. Like, you could get anything if you're having fun with a game. Because for me, for example, if I didn't have as much fun with Warframe, I don't think I'd be this far in the game. Especially given that, I don't play as much as other players. Cough, cough. I'm not gonna say who, but there are a lot of other players that play much more than me. Hard to play. I mean, why is that chattering your heart? It's fine, it's fine, it's fine, I promise. No one needs to have any shattered hearts. We're just gonna make the rounds. Why can't I just find this? So there's supposed to be a. Chat, we have a bit of a problem. And the problem is this, I cannot find where that steel path interception that I've been doing is. I've kind of just lost on the map. I have no idea where it is. I mean, I know it has to be here somewhere, but I'm just not seeing it. I mean, is it on Mars I'm thinking about? I mean, it can't be, right? Minecraft villager. That reminds me of a story that I read on Reddit. I'm not gonna say what it is because You know, I don't want YouTube, the CEO of YouTube getting mad at me, but it was one of the funniest stories that I've ever heard, I think, especially when it comes to Reddit. Apparently, there's some guy when he when he does particular things, he sounds like the Mike. Oh, that story is so funny. If you don't know what it is, don't worry. It's just a funny story that I heard on Reddit. I know exactly what you're talking about. Wait, I'm happy that you know what I'm talking about, so that you know we understand each other when we say that. That is hilarious. I really need to find this one place. I don't know why I just cannot find this one place on the map now. Like I legitimately cannot find it, and I'm wondering if I'm missing something. Okay, I'm just like, what am I missing? Am I missing something here? Like, because I'm pretty sure I have a endurance or a interception. Is it interception or something else? It's definitely not a survival mission. It's the one where you basically have to look after the conduits and, you know, do all that different stuff. I don't remember the name of the mission type, but yeah, that's what I'm trying to do, but I just can't figure it out. Because I've been looking all over the planet for this thing and I just can't find it. I mean, it's definitely not a intersection. Yeah, definitely, Jeff. You should go lay down if your eyes is. Yeah, I completely understand if you need to do that. See, red ladder, yellow ladder, as fast as you can. Hmm. I feel like this is something like, how do I say this? Certain people cannot say purple burglar alarm, especially like people from areas like Scotland, because of their accent. It sounds very interesting to say the very least. Why can't I find any disruption missions? I don't get it. I mean, there should be a disruption mission somewhere here. But I just can't find it. Well, Chad, I guess we're not doing Seal Path because I just cannot find what I'm looking for. It kind of does suck because I really wanted to do some Seal Path stuff, but it doesn't look like I'm going to be able to. Okay, Chad, I think what I'll do is I'll work on some Seal Path off stream. It'll be a lot of work to, you know, finish everything up, but I think I'll do that. I was looking for a disruption mission in Seal Path just so I can, you know. Wait, it actually was a survival mission. Wait, why do I think that I had disruption on Seal Path on? Chad, I tell you, my brain is just. I do not understand my own brain at times, but yeah. Yep, it's staring right at me right here, Chad. Gonna restart. Wait, are you going to restart something, or are you asking me if I'm going to restart? Because I know how to answer that. Mm-mm. I mean, it's probably not the best idea to bring my Brook build here because see, the thing is, I don't think my Brook is steel path ready. And the reason why I say that is Brook still needs a bit of stuff. Like, he needs some shards, and he needs some more forma, and he needs some other stuff, just so that he has that survivability that I'm looking for. So, if I die, do not be surprised. In the slightest.
Your weapons make music.
Actually, I'm not gonna do that just yet. I'm gonna get my energy up first. Because I think that's what we need to do. I mean, it's like, for the first few minutes, Steel Path isn't usually that hard. It's relatively easy speaking, but I mean, at a certain point, things do start getting a bit ridiculous. When it reaches that point, I think I'll, just skedaddle. But for now, I think I'll be able to stay here for at least 10 minutes. Maybe 20 minutes if my Brook is doing especially well, but if not, I don't think I'll be able to stay very long. It just all depends on how Brook does. And that's a fun word of interesting. Skedaddle. Skedaddle, skedoodle. I need a nice set of noodles.
Life support has been cut off. They're trying to choke you out. Hold on. I'm sending auxiliary life support.
Yeah, so I'm just letting this one unit erode my restraint as much as humanly possible. Because the more they hit me, the stronger I get, right?
Life support on the way.
Chad, Brooke is busted. Holy crap. I mean, even though this isn't the most, optimal Brooke build, it's pretty good.
I delivered a life support capsule to the area. Activating it will buy you more time.
And the thing is, like, as long as I were to maintain a wall, I could technically, keep my restraint down. And the fun thing is, I don't think. Well, this Brook is doing okay. Sure, Brook could be doing better because if I were hitting pure red crits, these enemies would be dying in one hit. So it is a bit disappointing that I can't kill them as quickly as I want to. But it's still quite a pleasant surprise if I'm being honest that,
Tenno.
he's even killing enemies this high level, even though I don't have a optimal build, so it's like, I mean, grab some of these and we come and we wall. Turn this ability off. We don't need this right now, and then we can just
I delivered another life support capsule.
go ham. Cause like at this point, my restraint is constantly being eroded, so I can just It's kind of also based on like the stats on like one day as well, so. I wonder how chat feels about this. Chat's probably just like, what the hell is going on my screen? I'm just like, yeah, that's a brief experience for you. I think I definitely need to grab some life support. The one thing about my brook is I feel like, while he can survive on the path, I do wish he was a bit better so that I could kill more enemies more consistently. Because that dictates whether you can survive onto the path or not, just how much damage you do, roughly. Wait, I just got one shot there. Holy crap.
Another life support capsule is now available. You are running out of time.
I'm not feeling too scared of the Acolyte. The Acolyte is relatively easy to kill.
Keep up the good work. Extraction is available.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna get out of here now. I'm running out of life support, things are not looking great. I'm get out of here. Alright chat, I'm head out. I think that was a good enough demonstration, but yeah. I do wish my broke was slightly better. I think the way I can improve it is by adding,
Life support in
as I said, Tower Forged or just regular Archon shards, and remodding it slightly will do wonders, but for the time being, I feel like for lower level missions, this brook will do very good, especially against high level targets. So I think his maximum cap for this build is 100. Although I can raise to 100 depending on what factor you're fighting, so. I mean, it just kind of wholeheartedly depends on the factor.
extraction is your best option.
Your role here will serve you well.
Okay, chat. Well, I think I may end stream here because it's a bit late. It's like 12 a.m. I think it's about time I end stream, so. Thank you everyone that was here. I appreciate all of you. It is sad to have to end stream, but as you know, all good things must come to an end, and so must tonight's live stream. I hope all of you pleasantly enjoyed tonight's live stream. Had a lot of fun. And I also hope that you know what time it is. So if you know the words, put them in the chat along with me. But let's end stream in typical fashion around here, and yeah, let's call it a night. Yes, the best part of the stream. I know a lot of people like this part of the stream, and I do like doing it, so let's do this. We hope you enjoyed your stay. It's good to have you with us, even if it's just for the day. We hope you enjoy your stay. outside the sun is shining. Seems like heaven ain't far away. It's good to have you with us, even if it's just for the day. Alright, thank you everyone so much for being here. I hope you enjoyed that session again, and until next time, stay safe, and I will see you in the next live stream, which will be on Friday. No. No, I don't see it. No.
Well, this is the counting stars,
No.
operator. All
Anyway,
accounted for.
good night everyone, and I'll see you on Friday. And Baraka and everyone else who is here at the moment. Shush! I'm not.